Mr. Moka is playing a script. He's possibly trying to impress his masters, because he was talking about Peter Obi's achievement in Anambra State. I think he has to go back and read properly before, tempering to address Peter Obi's performance in Anambra State. But first of all, we have to warn Mr. Moka, or whatever he calls himself.
Prince Moka.
Prince Moka. Obedience are very patient people. We are wounded in 2023, and we accepted it, and we kind of accepted our principal's plea for us to be calm. But let him be warned that anarchy is at the corner. By the time he starts to threaten Peter Obi, he has no right to come and speak the way he's speaking. Peter Obi is a decent man. In fact, Obedience are angry with Peter Obi.
Okay, let's talk about what Peter Obi has said, right? He's expressing concerns about Nigeria transforming into what he calls an authoritarian and repressive regime. Do you share his view?
Well, Peter Obi as an opposition leader, you're not expecting Peter Obi to come and, say hallelujah songs to the government. The government is practically not doing what it promised the Nigerian people. And there has to be someone speaking here. In civilized countries, they face themselves and they spill all these things face to face. Is it because our democracy is for dragging? You should be able to accept criticism. And I have not seen anything Peter Obi has said that is too bitter for anyone to accommodate. Peter Obi has done a fantastic job of being an opposition with concern about the Nigerian people. We are calling on the APC government to call Prince Moka to order. He has to withdraw his statement. In fact, he should be arrested for threatening the opposition that he has crossed. Which line did he cross? We are telling the government what they ought to do for the Nigerian people to leave. People are dying of stampede. People are hungry. The transportation system is not working. Bad roads everywhere. The hospitals have no equipment. So what else do you expect Mr. Peter Obi to say? We are even not happy. The Obedience are not happy with Peter Obi that is not doing enough. And we are telling Felix Moka.
So what do you Obedience expect Mr. Peter Obi to be doing?
What we expect him to do now is exactly what he's doing now, pointing those areas where the government should pay attention for Nigerian people to be able to breathe. And that's why we find it absurd that someone, I think he needs a position in the APC. I think someone should go and ask him what his problems are. How can you say Mr. Peter Obi is crossing the line when Obedience are
well, he's the National Publicity Secretary of the APC.
I mean, he should publicize something else, not Peter Obi. Peter Obi is one of the best opposition leaders they can have.
What's your message to the APC and also to the Nigerian public when it comes to fostering a more inclusive and respectful political discourse in Nigeria?
My message to the APC is that like I said earlier, we have Obedience in APC, we have Obedience in PDP, we have Obedience everywhere. We urge them to go directly into what they promised Nigerian people, those dividends of democracy that they promised Nigerians. We need it now.
Anyways, normally I did a video before concerning this Felix Moka where I responded to him. I did a video before. You know why I'm not going to take this seriously, even the threat from APC members or this Felix Moka, because I know he is just a joker. What APC as a party, Tinubu as the leader of the party, as the president of the party, cannot do, Felix Moka as an individual, he can't do it. And if he decides to go that lane, it's going to cause problem. Then they will realize that the hungry people, the poor people in this country, Nigeria, are more than the rich. When the poor come for you, you are the rich, you will run, you will enter hazard, you enter a desert. So I know that one for sure. They can't do it. Felix Moka, maybe he was drunk before he comes to the studio to talk out of point. So we're not going to take that seriously, whether he withdrew his statement or not. We just regard that as a drunk, as somebody who is drunk. You know, when they are drunk, they can talk anyhow. They can talk anyhow. If he say they not get respect for anybody, you know, normally this man they called, what's his name, Bayo Ononuga would have been the one to respond to Peter Obi. This was a deliberate, I think it was deliberate. APC members, they come together to send Felix Moka. According to them, they say he's an Igbo man. I think he's even half Kasef. I think his mother is from the north or something. But they called him Igbo man to respond to him, so that Igbo man to respond to him. If not, Bayo Ononuga would have been the one to respond, to spit out rubbish in responding to Peter Obi truthfulness. or everything Peter Obi said, they are all true. So because I think a court have already served by Ononoga state a lawsuit to stop mentioning Peter Obi because of the last time. So that one is still pending. That's why you see Bayo Ononoga cannot come out and speak and talk about Peter Obi. Yes, if not, Bayo Ononoga would have been the one who split out rubbish. So they now decided to send Ibuma to go and respond to Ibuma. So that threat, like I said, I regard it as somebody who is drunk. That's why he did that. So with your statement or not, he can't do nothing. If you try, go that lane. Go that lane. I know Peter Obi said he pulled out his statement to say that he has been receiving series of threats. But yeah, as an opposition, it happens like that. But if anything now happens to Peter Obi as a result of this threat, let me see, this country, they'll shut down this country. This one coming from it's not a threat, but I know the hungry people in this country, the poor people in this country are more than the rich. When the poor come for you, forget the security at your doorstep, at your estate, forget it. You will run, leave your post. Aso Rock, forget it. Yes, it's not going to be a child play, it's not going to be funny. So APC members should stay within their limits. Stay your lane. Oppositions have right to criticize government. That's why they are opposition. In other countries, they do the same. They come together. If you go to the UK, if you see the way if you see the way they speak, they come together. They respond, question and answer. They throw insult to one another. They criticizing one another. See me, see you. After that, it ends there. They go further to go threaten PC or to go follow back, because if you do, they'll surely catch you. And this man, if we truly live in the country that has rule of, that man should have been jailed for threatening an opposition. He should have been jailed by now, but threatening opposition, because power belongs to them. Who is going to do that? You just a national secretary, national publicity secretary. You come to issue a foolish statement threatening opposition party. Peter Obi is the best opposition party you ever seen. Just like that man said. Do you understand? So they should stay their lane. Focus on the issue after which you have been elected to do. Anytime you come out to speak, tell us what you guys are doing, how you plan to solving this problem, pulling Nigerians out of poverty, reducing the price of food and services, how you plan those things. Peter Obi, those advice people have been saying, if you have the what it takes to change this country, give Tinubu advice. Go and work with Tinubu. Those one, yeah. Go and work with Tinubu, give Tinubu advice. These are the advice. They're giving you advice now. Instead of Tinubu now to go to visit those hospitals, to know the state of those hospitals, travel by road from one state to another, those states that are not far from each other. Travel road by road so that you see the state of those roads. How they are, how motorable, if they are motorable or not, so that you can do. Those governors are not telling you truth. So that you know. Instead of that, now you now approved 20k doors for a free medical trip abroad for retirees, for all these generals. You don't approve that today. That is to say, you don't even believe in your country. You don't believe in the hospital healthcare system we're talking about. You're not doing everything, making it possible for them to treat themselves here. Why don't you say whenever they want to go for medical treatment, they should be treated here? If you approve that, say, okay, all this money we are paying for your trip is going to be here in Nigeria. Let's see. Let's start from there. Why are you saying foreign trip? Do you know what it is? If you put that into our own hospital, at least it will go a long way. This one will come out and split rubbish. I call it rubbish because this one is just, you can't do more than a death rat. So, know them, tell them to stay within their lane. They should not cross line, because he himself has crossed many lines. So this me. And be where person we not the joke, person not the joke. Hunger day. If a cappella we say, he say we they are alive, we for don't die. That is to say, many people are living. Many people you see on the street, some of them don't even die. Go. So please share this video.